correctly.
You're good.
Perfect. Nicely done. I'm hyped for this. This is going to be a good matchup. Two really good
All right,
players,
I'll keep.
one sketchy deck.
And
Wait a
I
minute.
bottomed.
How am I hearing the players right now?
I mean, I can hear them
Sure.
as well, but let me check the stream.
Anyway, thank you everybody who's tuned in. We're ready for round two. Once upon a time to start the game in a Nomad in core for David Tao.
Okay. All right.
Yes, I am
Oh, I know
calling
what it is.
Dave's deck sketchy.
It was actually Dave
Oh,
Kaplan's OBS.
his OBS, yeah.
Yeah, fixed it. I was like, how do I hear his voice? Is he in my house?
Oh, when you're watching them, you don't have them in your ear?
No, it was just too
Oh, okay.
distracting.
Oh,
You can
I've
though.
been doing that the whole time.
Yeah, you can for sure.
'Cause I'm like verbatim sometimes saying like what they're saying
Yeah, no, it's
for
okay.
like, oh, I'm gonna cast a ponder, etc.
Gotcha. That might be for the best actually.
So I'll be the card guy, you can be the flavor guy. It goes Island Delver. I believe that's a snow-covered island, right? From Modern
It
Horizons.
is, yes. And
Korean.
Kaplan always
Korean, of
has
course.
Korean cards. He's got his Korean checklist. He's got his Korean Delver. Yes, it is play-by-play and color commentary. So I am the color commentary at the moment.
All right, so he goes tap Tundra Trop into Cephalillusionist, and it's met by a Daze from Dave Kaplan. And they go right to combat, and he's blocking the Nomad's Encore with the Delver. And it's a
Interesting.
trade. Well, you got to figure that a Delver isn't really doing much in this matchup since it's combo. He would much rather get rid of combo pieces than. I guess it's always fair to present a clock. Um, it's tough, right? As a Delver player myself, it's hard to find a balance between do I just run out the clock right away, or do I just try to stop their game plan entirely and kind of like reset the game back to turn zero?
Yeah, I
That's true. That is true.
yeah.
If David's ready to trade, then you might prefer the clock. Yeah, that's fair. And plus, he set himself back with that days.
I've had
I didn't
games
see
where
what he.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I didn't see what he tutored up with the Stone Forge, but it's getting bolted anyway. Ooh, and it's met by a force pitching Narcomoeba.
I was gonna say I've had games where I've started with blue land and Delver in my hand, but I have Spell Pierce or something, so I just don't even play
Mhm.
my Delver.
You're you're I guess a little more conservative, I guess, in that sense.
Yeah, well, not in the
Depends on
blind
what you're.
maybe, but
Yeah,
like
not in the
in a game
blind.
two against Storm or something.
So he's activating Stoneforge here, showing bringing Batterskull in, and he gets a Germ token and another Nomad's Encore. So there you go. Jason called it correctly. He's willing and eager to trade the Nomads. He must have another one in hand. Uh, Tungsuka 150. The camera on David's side is shaky. Yeah, unfortunately, that's how he has it set up. Um, it's not on a stable, I guess,
Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, people
surface.
are kind of working with rulers duct taped to cardboard boxes sometimes on these streams, so
Yeah.
appreciate you tuning in though, Tunguska. I recognize your username. Thanks for checking us out tonight.
Yes. Thanks for joining. So what happened there was he swung in with the Batterskull, no blocks, plays Recruiter, and it resolves. So David's at 16 now, and Tao is at 20. It says 23. Oh, he forced, right? So he's at 23.
23. Okay. I'm seeing 22.
Cap. Yeah, I guess maybe Kaplan hasn't updated his, so you're right. It is 22. I was
Okay.
thinking he went up to 24 and then forced, but I guess he just went up from 18 to 22. That makes way more sense.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Tunguska.
Legacy.
I hope
Legacy
I'm saying your
is.
name correctly.
Yeah, I definitely said it wrong. My apologies. Uh, bad at reading.
Doug is on Twitch. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for tuning in.
So the Trop gets hit by a Wasteland here. Kaplan just passes with Arcanist up.
So Kaplan has a bolt in the yard. No, it doesn't make
I
sense
don't
to
think.
attack.
Yeah,
No.
there's no fair trades there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very cool to have some paper legacy. We miss it so badly that we decided to go through hell to get this stream for you guys.
So
I'm just playing.
So he swings with the Batter Skull and the Stoneforge, and it gets blocked. The Stoneforge gets blocked by Arcanist. So the damage from the Batter Skull goes through. 11 to 26.
Thank you. A Drew, thank you for the follow, and thanks for tuning in. If anybody's just tuning in, this is round 2. We saw Cephalid Breakfast beat a really awesome Swan of something. What was the name of that card again? Swan of Bryn Argol deck in round
Yeah,
1?
Swans of Bryn Argol.
Yeah.
So in case you just tune in and you have no idea what's happening, Cephalid Illusionist is getting targeted by Nomad's Encore. It has a 0 mana target ability, and he can just mill himself with the Cephalid Illusionist. Every time he flips an Archimedes, he's announcing the trigger, and in turn, he's gonna either fire off a Cabal Therapy or Dread Return if he can get enough creatures. So he sacks Recruiter to Cabal Therapy, targeting Kaplan. He concedes. I guess
All
he's
right, we're
seen
going to game
enough.
2.
He's seen enough.
So it looks like Kaplan's just on Blue Red Delver without a companion. Nobody's playing a companion again this round.
Anybody wondering where those emotes came from there from my channel? I love Mega Man.
That's pretty awesome. All right, so fetch
So
land to start for David. I'll let you do the play-by-play.
you can't just say David. So Kaplan leads off with a Delta, and then Tau goes for Misty and cracks right away for snow-covered island
Yeah.
into an Aether Vial. A must counter. Oh, but it resolves. You would imagine that gets spell pierced or something, right?
Yeah, especially from Dave Kaplan. He spell pierced my brainstorm sometimes.
I mean, very often could be the right play, depending on the situation.
Me and Dave Kaplan, I don't know how many times we played each other, but we have some epic matches every time. Every
And
time.
it's usually the mirror for, well, I guess for both of us, right? Seeing as we're both Delver players. You're on
Yeah, well, I play
you're on
some other
blue-red?
decks, but yeah, usually I'm on Delver.
Are you on blue-red or?
I was before the shutdown. I was on Blue Red
Hmm,
Delver for a long time. It was like the most amount of time I've played any deck, like over and over.
right. I'm on Rug myself.
Right.
Haven't really played much Legacy lately, but maybe I'll be on the next stream. He shuffles off the Ponder, so he's looking to draw a card here.
Looking for answers, maybe. Did either of these players mulligan, do you know?
I am not
I
sure.
don't think they did.
I don't think so either. They were pretty snappy.
Ooh, another nice emote in the chat
Is that
of
Jace? It's pretty cool.
I like it.
The hands though.
Hands.
Those are the hands from Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Town Down. Toon Down? Town Down? Town
So
Down?
it's another Cavern of Souls being naming Core, casting Stoneforge Mystic.
Seems good. I would bet David has a. I keep saying they're both David. Kaplan has a bolt. saved up.
Seems like a good
Because if he kept a hand without, that's why I was asking about mulligans. If he kept a hand without counter magic, he would at least want like bolts or
right.
pyroblast or something, right?
Bolt is pretty good. If Tau has multiple nomads on core, he could theoretically vial one in and redirect the damage to nomads to save another creature. But
Chat
I don't know if
predicting Oko being banned. Who knows?
imagine they banned Oko. It's not too hard to imagine, I guess. Alright, so Stoneforge gets taken out by that bolt.
Oh, the bolt we accurately predicted would happen.
I mean, he's still facing down Vial. Counter Magic isn't doing anything here with both Cavern and Vial out. So if he's got a handful of dazes... Oh, well, I guess Wasteland answers Cavern.
Yeah, that's a good wasteland right now. I would sink Holdout right now.
Cast Arcanist.
Arcanist. Sorry if David's board is getting a little bit out of frame.
Alright, and he gets... the Cavern gets wasted just like we thought. Guess he was playing around Daze there.
Dave Kaplan, if you can pull your cards a little closer to yourself so they're in frame. Your lands and your Dreadhorde. Just pull them a little closer. There you go. Thank you.
That's like the voice of God in my ears.
I know, right?
When I hear it twice.
I hate sounding like I'm yelling at them. I'm just trying to quickly give them instructions. Phil Nguyen calling for a ban of swans on Monday.
I liked it. It was spicy. Tau fires off a ponder here.
I know Tao won the first game, but Kaplan's good. Don't count him out just yet.
Cracks
Classically just 10. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for watching. What were you saying, Jeremy? Sorry.
He cracks the Flooded Strand going to 18. Tau does.
Thank you.
Grabbing a Tundra. Tries to cast another Vial. Resolves. He's got two dice up there to remind him to take up both Aether Vials.
Smart.
I mean, I smell like a braid coming, but it might be too late. They're just readjusting their boards right now. I can... Oh, there you go. Alright, so now we can see the graveyard, in case you're wondering what that was.
Gotcha. Just adjusting something on my end. You can
No
continue
worries.
with your commentary.
So, Kaplan fires off a Brainstorm here. That's a good point.
Yeah, he may have.
If he's trying to just vial in, like, I guess he could vial in Borrower, Recruiter. I don't think he's running. What else is he running? Recruiter is probably the best thing on 3. He can find anything he needs.
TNN.
TNN, got it.
TNN on a brief hiatus from Legacy at the moment. I'm sure they will be back with a vengeance.
Naming you.
Yeah, really. I will be casting TNNs at some point. Thank everybody who just joined us. This has been a good game 2. It's a game 2 of round 2.
The Vial activation at end of turn. Cephalid Illusionist comes into play. So it looks like the combo is still in. Looks like It's getting pyroblasted.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. After it's already in play, yeah.
So he will take the trigger and mill himself. It resolves, and we're moving to Tao's turn now. Upkeep takes up to 3, takes up to 1, draws. I've been trying to find Pyroblasts, that art with black border in a different language, and it's really frustratingly hard. I guess
Hmm.
I'm looking for the Italian ones at this point.
With the original art, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was printed in Ice Age in like Italian, French, German. I think that's it. Maybe
Not sure. I
Portuguese?
don't think they had any Asian languages at that point.
They didn't. Well, they did at that time, but what happened was they had released like fourth edition, which was FBB for Asia, and so that was their first set. So they didn't get the expansion. They didn't get Ice Age,
Gotcha.
sadly. So GTA came into play on Tao's side, hardcast.
And a brainstorm is now resolving, flashbacked by the Dreadhorde.
Tao's tapped out. You got to imagine he's holding something up with Vile.
Yeah.
There you go. The 4 blocks. Vile activated. Plague Engineer. Oh,
That's rough.
that's spicy. He names Wizard, which, oh, he gets
Oh,
bolted right
nice.
away. That could have been bad.
Surprised he gave him the brainstorm. Yeah,
That's true, yeah.
that's true.
He could have activated before combat, I guess.
Yeah, because then he would
But
have
he had
no
the bolt.
power and could not flashback anything.
Pithing Needle on Jite. Do you name Vile there for value? Probably not, right?
uh,
I guess Jite is just like harder to deal with.
yeah, I'd probably. Well, yeah, he named it too. Oh, yeah, you can hear them, right?
Yeah,
Um,
he named Jite.
yeah, in response to the trigger, exactly.
Illusionist.
Illusionist, yep.
Was there any reason to hardcast that?
Um, are his vials not set?
Ooh, he's this
Is that
Vile.
a palace jailer?
It is a Palace Jailer off Vile for 4. I didn't even notice he ticked it up to 4. He's the Monarch now, king in the castle.
That's a bold sideboard choice. Yeah,
I mean, he is running a fair amount of white mana. I don't know about black mana. I guess he is running Thoughtseize and Cabal Therapy, so Plague Engineer makes sense. But yeah, Palace Jailer.
quick shout out to Jason, by the way. The graphic you see underneath me right now, he put together today. It looks dope.
It's really cool. Thank you for that, Jason. That's true. You
Good
probably don't
point.
want Jailer against Delver, just in case they sneak in some attacks. So he takes up Vile to 3. He leaves the other one on 4. He's got an Illusionist now, so I guess he's looking for Shuko. There you
Great.
go.
Happening for paper
That's
magic.
that's gonna find him Shuko.
Not looking good for Kaplan.
No. Oh, Spell Snare though.
Oh, okay.
You have to you have to imagine this could have all been avoided by leaving the Vile on 2, right?
Hmm. Well,
I don't
why
know.
does he need three exactly?
Recruiter, but he already has the Stoneforge, right?
Yeah, and a braid on
And possibly
Cephalid.
TNN.
Possible TNN, yeah. Yeah. I don't. We also don't know what's in David's hand, or
Looks like he's hellbent, to be honest.
and I. Oh, really?
I mean, he just unless he has his hand set down somewhere.
True.
Ooh.
Ouch.
I mean, he's still got Vile.
And he also is the Monarch.
Yeah, I guess there's no way David's Hellbent, right? Because he's the Monarch. He draws at end of his turn.
That's right, yeah. Sorry for all the shakiness, folks. Looks like David Tao is in an earthquake right now, but he is not. He is fine.
This is kind of a weird game that's playing out here.
Yeah.
The Blood Moon was like 7 turns too late.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't stop Vile either, right?
What's up, Monka?
That,
Monka
that
in the
is
chat.
the nervous leg shake.
Monka, another VIP. Every game against Cephalid Breakfast will be weird. You're not wrong.
That is true.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish we saw another round of swans.
So this is where Pithing Needle on GT is actually the correct name because Jailer would have just gone off with
Yeah.
it,
What are the life
even though
totals,
he's
by the way?
got
What's
3
What's
vials
Kaplan
out.
at?
He is, I believe, at 15.
Okay. Monka, do you recognize any cards that are on the board right now?
So he attempted to hard cast Force of Negation, but he can't because of Blood Moon.
Ooh, Ethervile. Yep. So far, so good on the guesses. Although those are snow-covered islands.
I missed that. What were these guesses for?
Monka TG in the chat is my brother who plays Magic.
Got it.
He's just not familiar with the Legacy format as much as we are. And I asked him
Got
to
it.
tell us what cards he sees in play, and he correctly guessed Island and Aethervile.
Nice. So Kaplan takes another 2 from Palace Jailer, so he's down to 13.
Cool.
Fiery Islet comes out, but it's just a mountain. Looks like he locked himself under the Blood Moon. Aethervile brings in Nomad's Encore.
Not bad.
Aethervile on 3 activated.
Being the Monarch
TNN.
has to be huge.
There you go.
TNN, yeah. Kaplan's in
Correctly
trouble.
predicted. Going to Tao's turn. Just a lot of damage coming in. I think Kaplan just needs a basic island here. I guess theoretically, I'm not even sure what gets him out of this. Blood Moon isn't really doing him any favors. He gets another activation off the vial before he takes it up to 2 and brings in another Nomad's Encore. He's going to move to combat.
Palace Jailer looks like Lord Varus.
So he's got 6 damage coming at him.
Yep.
And I think Kaplan okays that. Yep, he's going down to 7. Fires off a Ponder off the basic island.
I'm just communicating with the player for next round, real quick.
I'll keep it going.
Thank you.
He doesn't name anything off Cavern because of Blood Moon.
Right.
I don't know what can save Kaplan here.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything. He needs to, like, Blazing Volley and Bolt Palace
You can't.
Jailer and flip 2
Yeah.
Delvers or something.
Another Stoneforge.
Phil Blackman will be on Spice
Offs.
for round 3.
Go. Go. Plays Shuko off Cavern. Kaplan just asked him, does it give a creature +1/+0? It indeed does. He has a response. He scoops. He forces into the scoop with the virtual handshake.
All right. Let's check in with the players.